Hey guys, it's your girl Londyn, and today is a will I buy it video. So if you want to see if I'll buy it or not, then stick around because we're getting right into it. Okay guys, so first off, let me tell you, getting a new camera freaking sucks. Trying the lens and the settings, so for the next couple of videos you may see variations in lighting and such because I'm trying to find the freaking, perfect setting for this camera, so please bear with me. So let's go ahead and let's get into the will I buy it for the beginning of January 2021 because we have some fun things coming out. So most of the information I get is from Trendmood1. I will list Trendmood and any other accounts that I get information from in the information section down below, so you can go ahead and follow them on Instagram too if you want to have any questions about anything or you just want to see some new insights about some new products. So first things first, Rare Beauty. Apparently Rare Beauty is coming up with the Stay Vulnerable collection, and it is going to include some cream blushes that melt into the skin. They become like a second skin, and they have a wash of soft focus color. There's going to be nearly apricot, nearly neutral, nearly rose, nearly mauve, and nearly berry. There's also going to be glossy lip balms, and the blushes are $21. The glossy lip balms for 18 bucks. Again, apricot, neutral, rose, mauve, and berry. And then some liquid eyeshadows for 20 bucks in berry, mauve, rose, neutral, apricot. And then a Stay Vulnerable all over eyeshadow brush for 15 bucks. So that's going to be released on January 7th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sephora. And I'm actually very excited about that. My mom had gotten me just like a stocking stuffer of Rare Beauty, and it had a mini blush and it had a mini lip gloss, and let me tell you, I'm pretty excited about it. I was actually very impressed, and I am actually looking forward to possibly getting more Rare Beauty cosmetics this year, so this will likely be something that I'm definitely going to buy. The next thing we have is from Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and they have a new brow product called Brow Freeze, and that is $23. Highlighter in Iced Out for 34 bucks, a diamond gloss for $20, and a diamond gloss which is going to be crystal clear and peach scented for 20 bucks, and this is dropping January 11th. Now I think this collection aesthetically looks absolutely beautiful, but to be quite honest with you, I'm not checking for Anastasia anymore. I have all the palettes I need from them. I think that really they have two sections, brow products and eyeshadows. I think that their old highlighters were like some of the first in the game, but I don't think people are necessarily checking for Anastasia for highlighters necessarily anymore. But again, the aesthetic of what they have going on here, this very much like rose gold and white, is absolutely beautiful. The next thing, which has already dropped, is from Fenty Beauty, of course, our girl Riri, and she has powder foundations. These are the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundations. They're 36 bucks and they're in 50 shades. I did buy this already. I'm sorry, the Anastasia, I'm not going to buy, girl, anybody check for them. But the Fenty powder foundation I did buy. I'm waiting for it to come. However, I'm usually $3.50 in the foundation, and from some of the reviews I've been seeing, they actually say that the foundation in the powder runs slightly deeper than the actual liquid foundation. So I'm thinking I probably should have gotten a $3.45 or even a $3.40. But I also don't know if you use the sponge that comes with the foundation, if that's what makes it deeper. But if you just use like a powder brush and build it up, if it doesn't kind of look weird and wonky. So I'm really hoping that the $3.50 was the color for me, because in Rihanna's video on YouTube about the powder foundation, she said again that they made the numbers correlate. So if you're $3.50 in the hydrating or $3.50 in the matte foundation, you'll be $3.50 in the powder, so on and so forth with the colors. But that's not what a lot of the reviews say. So I have already bought that, and fingers are crossed that that actually holds out. The next we have is Dior, and Dior has a new packaging for the 2021 spring collection for the Dior Skin Forever Cushion Beauty. Now Dior, girl, anybody checking for Dior? Dior is a little above my price point. At least this is, but this compact is beautiful, and I would use this cushion foundation for the compact alone. So if in fact I could possibly, actually no, it's only $56. That is not above my price range. Okay, maybe I could play. If I could find my color in this would be a purchase for me. So stay on the lookout, because if I can find my color in this, I'm absolutely going to be buying it, and then I'm going to be doing a review on it, because if nothing like else, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Next we have from Fresh is the Kombucha Cleansing Treatment. This is slightly interesting because this is a no rinse cleansing treatment that removes makeup impurities, refines the look of pores, and targets with prebiotic inulin for ultimate skin clarity. It's $44, which to me is a little expensive. It came out on January 1st. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a cleansing wipe ×2, where like you wipe it on your face, you don't have to rinse it off, but it's supposed to take away all the impurities. I mean, maybe if you did a double cleanse, like started with this and then cleansed your face, or maybe cleansed your face and then ended with this just to ensure that everything was gone, but on its own, I don't think I'm comfortable with it alone, so I won't be buying it. MAC has the new MAC Underground quad palettes. They're glitter eyeshadows. Girl, my mom did get me a liquid gloss from MAC for Christmas, and it's beautiful. But I'm not checking for MAC in these glitter eyeshadows. Now, they do look young and youthful, but I think that MAC needs an entire rebrand. And I know that would upset some of the old MAC heads who are used to kind of the sleek black packaging and kind of traditional setup of the store and such, but I think that if MAC is going to survive, especially because malls are dying, and that's really MAC's bread and butter, is being able to go in and have that like bougie MAC experience of where you don't even feel good enough to be there, but when you leave you feel good enough because you have the bag that says MAC. They're going to need to get with it, and to get with it, they need to have better presence, and what they need is a better overall kind of online marketing presence, marketing with influencers. Otherwise, I see MAC being one of those sad stories where they just die on out. The next thing is a tinted moisturizer, dewy at that, and this is from Wet n Wild. Now, it has 8 shades, and I understand that it is a tinted moisturizer, but girl, the deepest shade looks like it's my shade, so you know that's a problem. It says sheer to medium coverage. It's only $4.98, so I mean, $4.98 for 8 shades ain't bad, but hey, there's just, I mean, look, I understand with tinted moisturizers, you don't need to be spot on with the shades. There's some give, but 8 of them, and the darkest one again is mine, or the deepest shade is mine. That's just pathetic, especially for $4.98. That means that they're probably making these for 75 cents somewhere. Nah, sis, you could have came out with more than just 8, so that's going to be a no for me. The next is the beauty brand About Face, and this is by Halsey, the singer. Now, I'm not a Halsey stan, but I do enjoy Halsey. Halsey is like the best hook singer in the world. That's how I knew her. And then when she dropped her own music, I was like, what? This is amazing. I think that she is a great performer. I really enjoy her music. The makeup, it's not that it looks bad. I think aesthetically it looks good. I think the colors are nice. They have light lock highlighting fluid. They have locking powder. They have stick shadows. It looks like lip glosses, lip matte colors, fluid eye paints, lip pencils, and shadow sticks. I don't think it's anything we haven't seen before, and to be honest with you, it just seems like Fenty, just with a different artist. So yeah, nothing is really jumping out at me, but I'll have to wait and see reviews on it to see if maybe I change my mind. So initially, that's a no for me. The next one is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and it's the new Mint Melt collection. Now, girl, this was a yes for me. I don't even need no more mint stuff, but it was a yes for me. What I did get was the shadows, and I believe I got the mint shadow stick. I didn't need any more brushes. I don't really trust e.l.f. necessarily with skincare, but they do have the cooling cleanser, the cleansing cloud, the whip face mask, the face primer, the eyeshadows, the gloss, and the brush trio. They are all fairly affordable price, nothing hitting over $8, as e.l.f. typically does. And that launched on January 3rd for everyone, and then January 8th exclusively at Walmart. The next thing we have, which I was just appalled at, was BH Cosmetics. Apparently they're doing the Birthstone collection. Okay, well, my birthday's in January, so this is mine. This is Garnet, and I think this is just abysmal. This reminds me of the Minnie Mouse palette from Dose of Colors, which I have, and that's pretty. But this is just like, you just did Garnet so wrong. Like, you made a big old Garnet shade, which is fine, and then you made some other shades to go with Garnet, but like, this is not the palette I want to represent me or my birth month. Like, I think that they just could have done better. I think that this is a cash grab. And much like when they did like the Libra and the Gemini, I think it's just a cash grab, knowing that people will want something that has their birth month on their birthstone or their sign or their name. That's why so many of us have keychains and doggone magnets that have our names on them from places that we don't even care remembering where we've been. But it's like, ooh, it says my name on there. So no, absolutely not. The last thing we're going to talk about here is from Milani. And this is a new eyeshadow palette, and I am absolutely positively here for this 100%. So this is the Gilded Terra eyeshadow palette for $19.99, and if I can buy this, I'm totally going to get it. Along with this collection, they have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealers, primers in Banana, Green, Impossible Focus, and then 2 eyeshadow palettes. They also have Physicians Formula has some new items coming out. Florence by Mills has a new moisturizing mask, Pearls, and a new lip mask. And then Glam Glow has a super water moisturizer. So there's a couple of new things coming out, but that Milani palette is something that I am really looking for. Actually, you know what? We still got some more things. Pause. We still got some more things to go, guys. Some more things I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about the BH Cosmetics Destinations. Again, abysmal. BH is just falling so short. So the Lost in Los Angeles eyeshadow palette. Look, growing up in Southern California, this ain't it, sis. This ain't LA. This ain't Southern California. This just looks like you took half of a rainbow palette, made a little bit of it shimmery, and took half of a pastel palette, and then tried to call it LA. This ain't it, sis. Go actually see the sites, see what colors are prevalent, see what tones are prevalent, because this isn't it. This feels like a cash grab again, so you can say, ooh, I'm from LA, and go buy it. Not today. Not happening. That's a no. The Ordinary, which typically does skincare, has a concealer. That's going to be a no for me, sis, too. Sorry, too late in the game, but that releases January 19th on my birthday. MAC Cosmetics, again, is partnering with The Sims. I swear to God that this same MAC shadow set has been done probably 14 times. Guarantee it, none of these are new shades, and that you can find any of these shades in any MAC palette from Nordstrom Rack. MAC, again, they just need somebody hire me. MAC needs a rehaul. I'm there for you. Let's make it happen, because this is not it. The last, well, not the last thing, girl. Why I keep lying? Second to the last thing is Colourpop is coming out with 5 pan palettes, and they're $10 each. They have Crush, Cherry, Ballad, Lyric, and Amore. I like these, and the moment I saw them, I was like, Natasha Denona, is that you, girl? I really do like these. The only problem I have with them, because I would love to have all of them, is that you legit have every one of these shades in any of your other Colourpop palettes. But these are nice because they're smaller, so they're easier and more compact to take with you. And I do like them. I absolutely do want them. I likely will be getting them because, you know, it's Colourpop. The actual last thing we need to talk about is Melt Cosmetics. They have a new palette called the Blue Collection, or Blueprint Collection, and this is based off of their those kind of circle stack palettes that they used to have. They just basically put that stack palette into an eyeshadow palette, so it's very blue heavy, and then it has some like golds, coppers, and reds. I don't think I'll be buying it because I'm not really into blue like that, and I do have some palettes that have a lot of blue in them already, but I do think that it's beautiful, and I can't wait for them to take some of their other melt stacks and turn them into palettes too, the way they did the Rust stack. So those are the things that we have coming right now for 2021. Do you guys have any of these things? If they've already been released, do you want any of these things? What are your thoughts? I think 2021 is going to be the year of explosion of makeup. I think we thought 2020 had a lot of releases. but girl, I think 2021 is about to be it, because I think they want to make sure they get everything out that they want to get out. I can already see like blue is going to be a thing again. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, let's do a different color, but I'm here for it. I'm excited. I do have, you know, I think it was like 2 or 4 things that I was going to buy from this Will I Buy It, or that I have already purchased and I'm just waiting to get here, but I'm very excited and I can't wait to see the things that are coming out next. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me 2, not 1, but 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. And if you haven't already, head on over to Instagram so you can follow me there and see what I do when I'm not here on the YouTubes with you. Till next time, guys, I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.